Hello everybody, welcome to a creativity video. We have a new card in Brothers War that I think it's low-key the best card of the set. It is in Modern. It is Bitter Reunion. That's a 2-mana enchantment that's basically a Tormenting Voice, in the sense that when it comes into play, you discard a card, draw 2 cards, and then you can pay a color, sack it, and creatures you control have haste. And this both enables Persist, reanimating Archon of Cruelty, as well as gives haste to the Archon of Cruelty that you can get into play with creativity, or it can give haste to the reflection of the Mirror Breaker. So it is a good card. As opposed to like throw a possibility or Tormenting Voice, if you counter this, you don't get card disadvantage. Whereas the other one, you have to pay the cost first, and then your opponent can counter it, and you get 2 for 1. But so that's why those cards aren't really good, but this one might be. This list came second in a modern challenge, as long as it came second at the no, sorry, I think it top 4'd the tournament in Barcelona, the 500 and more people tournament in Barcelona. So curious to try this out. If you remember, my old creativity list didn't have Persist. I had instead Teferi and Leyline Binding, whereas this one, I think with Bitter Reunion, you actually have more ways to get the Archon into the graveyard, as well as discarding maybe extra Persist if your things don't go properly. The rest of the deck has the pillars that I believed in last time, so most notably the Abundant Growth. This is a tech from Canister that I have adopted, and I think it's very important because it's the best way to answer Blood Moon in this deck. This deck is color heavy, so you actually need all your colors. It's a 4-color deck that actually casts cards of all the colors, and once you get one, it's fine. You can get like all the red in the world, but as long as you have 1 blue or 1 green or 1 black, you can cast all your cards. So that's why I love Abundant Growth. In the sideboard, it's mostly for Blue Murktide, Rakdos Scam, or in general Blood Moon decks. I also like to have Emrakul and Iona. This is a split plan in case your opponent plays creatures like Orvar. Orvar is a very popular card, and it stops Archon of Cruelty in the sense that your opponent can just copy the Archon and then attack first and things like that. You play around it by casting multiple Archons by creativity for X equal bigger than 1, or with the Teferi +1, and then you creativity in their turn, and then you're the one attacking first. So, it still X has to be bigger than 1, but... or you can just have Iona and Emrakul, for example, against Rakdos Scam. I'm going to have Iona and Emrakul, and I think those are going to be good. Hello, yeah, you can play the Sundering Titan in the sideboard as well. I cut it because for color, it's really not popular. For color, I mean, just Omnath decks, so I cut the Sundering Titan. But if in your area people play Omnath a lot, then you can play the Titan as well. Also, a new card I have here is Brotherhood End. This is both for Hammer, mostly for Hammer, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure that it's a versatile card, so we're gonna be able to kill other things other than just bringing it against Hammer. The rest of the sideboard is pretty fine, like yeah, Flusterstorm for Living End, and Veil of Summer for the Thoughtseize / Mirror of Archon of Cruelty. Most importantly thing to note, I think, is that most people put like cards like Linen of the Void, Turn Aside, just a lot of bad cards in the sideboard of this creativity deck. I feel like whenever I see a creativity sideboard, it has some bad cards, and I'm very happy with Abundant Growth. I don't think you should play, yeah, just Turn Aside or Leyline. I mean, I don't think that graveyard decks are that popular to justify that, and Living End is the most popular graveyard deck. You just, have Flusterstorm, extra Flusterstorm. I think it's a better way. Of course, if you play against Dredge or, I don't know, Crabvine, you wish you had a more direct graveyard deck. But at the end of the day, in Modern, you have to pick your fight. The sideboard is small, and I prefer having an edge against Blood Moon with a card like Abundant Growth. Alright, let's begin. Opponent has Giganta. I don't have a second land for Wrenn, so I'm taking a mulligan. Okay, this hand is perfect. We have a Beat a Reunion into Persist. I'm gonna start with a Ketria Triome. This deck doesn't play white, so we only have 4 color. So I'll go Ketria Triome and then Blood Crypt, and then I have all the colors. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I think it's Tron. Hoping my opponent doesn't have Relic of Progenitus next turn, as I will be able to go turn 3 Archon of Cruelty, which hopefully is good enough to win the game on its own. Of course, the opponent can go like Karn, exile it, so that's something bad, but we'll see. Peter Reunion, very strong here, as you can see. As it's gonna give the Archon of Cruelty haste the next turn, so I'm gonna trigger it twice. And that's a very, very good combo. Hello, Hostband. Yeah, great vacation. Hello, the Brocker, Sengun. But it doesn't even have Tron turn 2. Turn 3, sorry. Hello, Mizia. Good morning to you too. You made an ear. Nice. You upgraded to an Aperol Spritz badge. And let's go Persist on the Archon. Let's do the thing and give it haste. Easy. I wanna screenshot this. This is a first nice and clean win here. First game, very, very clean win. Very clean win, first game. All right. So I'm playing against Tron. Let me look at my cyber guide because I wrote a article for old creativity that was October 24th. I'm going to update this article of creativity, of course, soon, as I take a lot of care about CFB Pro. And but you know, just got back from my vacation, so I just need to get things a little bit done here. Let's see if I have a plan against Tron. It's just Boseiju for bolts. Looks fine, honestly. Remember, whenever you bring in Boseiju, you don't count it as land. Do you anticipate that you'll be missing Binding this league or not at all? I think Binding is excellent against Murktide. And mostly against Murktide is the best there, but of course I love it against Hammer or just decks where you need removals. I don't think I want anything else. Cyber looks fine as it is. I could have Brotherhood end, but I mean, Lightning Bolt at the end of the day can kill a Karn, the Great Creator, after a minus for a Stone Brain. Maybe because of Stone Brain, I was supposed to bring in like an Emrakul Dion Storm. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should have done that actually. The Stone Brain is definitely a card, and they name Archon of Cruelty. I think I'm fine. Oh, actually, I could go to discard here. Huh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Huh, I'm gonna do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go to discard and discard the Archon. And go turn 3 Persist. Let's see if it works out. If they go turn 1, Relic of Progenitus is very bad. Even the turn 2 Relic of Progenitus is very bad. But I mean, maybe I shouldn't have risked this, but I don't know. Don't let's go land. I think I'm gonna go land. At the end of the day, I can always go turn 2, discard the Archon. If I didn't draw land, I would have gone to discard, but since I drew a land, I think I'm fine in playing the land. Ooh, another thing I didn't touch on is that I raised the number of fetch land. I changed the mana base, raising the number of fetch land to, I believe, 14. Yeah, playing 14 fetch land, and I cut 1 Steam Vents. Definitely important to note. I believe these decks, 4 or 5 colors, that should just maximize lands. Alright, again, since I drew land, I think I'm just happy to Spell Pierce this. And I changed my plan now. I'll use Fable of the Mirror Breaker to discard the Archon. Again, if I didn't do that, I would have gone to discard. So that's why I kept, but then I drew a land, so I changed my plan. Hope that makes sense. Plans should be flexible. You didn't commit much. Oh, a second tower. That's funny. Draw. So Sylvan's Crying or another Steerings, I'm gonna counter again. Buenos dias. Creativity Day, yes, only for you, Daniel. You've asked us for a while, and we're here playing full creativity. After this league, I want to play the Jund version with just Jund, no blue. That also top 8'd the challenge. Alright, they don't have a third land. Very good news. I'm gonna get a Jund land. Untap draw. I'm gonna get a... Does it matter? It might matter. Yeah, opponent might play Carnivore Creator. Most importantly, the damage shouldn't matter. So we go Fable, and next turn, I can go Persist to reanimate the Archon that I discard off the Fable. You don't have Archons for creativity. Nah, don't play this deck then. This deck only exists because of Archon. Ooh, a Relic. Not in time. Not in time. I mean, I could have also just creativity the goblins too. I will discard for sure Archon, and then it doesn't really matter. Name the card I played in Pro Tour's Drago's Maze round 2, game 2, when your opponent scooped. Rest in peace? I'll discard. Doesn't really matter. I think I'll discard this one. Ooh, Boseiju. Very nice. Hello, Icy Wolf. How's it going? Let's persist the Archon. Remember, Relic. Yeah, you have to pay a colorless to exile the graveyard. Is draft blue card? I don't remember. Sorry. Oh, Packrat? No, I didn't open Packrat. Did I open Packrat? I have no memories. Pass. Draw step. Boseiju the Mine. How was New York City? Beautiful. Best vacation. Not magic related. Alright. Easy win. Int blue card. Blue card. Game 2. Turn 2, blue card. Oh, is it Etherling? Oh, it's round 2, game 2. It's not turn 2. Etherling? I was playing Etherling and Constructed at that PT. Might have been that. I think actually, did I draft that card as well? I might have draft that card as well. Alright, 25 lands. Too few, apparently. That's mulligan. So Pantagana. Hello, the broker. Mulligan. Keep. Hmm. I don't want to discard Persist. It's a little bit too clunky in this end. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I'll miss it. But, yeah. Okay. Scalding Tarn go. And the reason why I have so many fetch lands is that you really need at least one fetch land in any Wrenn and Six decks. 14 is a lot, I understand that. 14 in a 60 card deck is a lot. I was playing 18 in your Rhinos, I remember. That was the maximum I've ever played. Persist is very strong, yeah. It took a while for the world to break, but it happened with Bitter Reunion. I think I'm just playing a land and passing the turn. Oh, is this an ice? Feels like an ice. That's okay. I'll let the ice resolve and then I'll play Bloodstained Mire pass. Letting my opponent play a Cascade spell next turn. They feared you, yeah. As a Twitch recap. I don't know if you guys saw it. You're my second place. Yeah, well, what's your first? I only stream 4 hours a day, so it's fine. Like, definitely streamer that stream way more than me. Oh wow, main phase Valentine burst. Sure, grab that. I wouldn't have played Wrenn and Six even if I had even if it didn't fire ice me, I would have kept up the spell pierce. But yeah, very important to draw all this fetch land. Obviously now I need to draw something important because yeah, I mean I don't have much going on. And it's pretty shallow at this point. Oh, Yellow Hat is number one. All right, I'll accept it. I accept it. I accept being second to the Hat. He's the best. Oh, they have Blood Moon, but they don't have it in hand, thankfully. Hmm. I want to fetch a just yeah, Ziatora's Proving Ground. If they go out burst now, it's okay. That's Ziatora. Archon. I kind of want that Persist from the bottom of my deck now, if it's possible. Uh, let's go for a Beta Reunion. Discard Archon. Draw two. I want to play Dwarven Mine here. I think so. And pass. Now I can block a Rhino and bolt it. Not the worst. You watched 457 hours of Mengu. Dio Bono. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Blue. Baba Drew. Baba Drew. Thank you. You're stomping my dwarf. Okay. Accepted. Baba Drew. Bone Crusher Stongs. Do you crack the Fiery Islet here? You haven't played much Modern lately. Is this the new stock list with Persist and Beta Reunion? Well, stock things in Modern is pretty impossible to make because there usually aren't any tournaments that, there are very many important tournaments for people to establish what's stock. I would say that Creativity has never had a stock list, ever. Since like this summer when Creativity was revamped, people always had different opinions on the lists. Buongiornissimo Publio. Lately, I've played against a lot of Beta Reunion deck. Yesterday in a league, I played against three. Ooh, you drew Blood Moon. That's unfortunate. I will Boseiju the Blood Moon and give you a free land. You like my version with Teferi. Yeah, I'll also play the version with Teferi another day. Right now, I wanted to try this one. Oh, okay. Let's go. I need to draw the card that gives name to my deck. Creativity. Or Persist as well. That's not worse. It's not the worst. Let's go Boseiju. Do I want to Boseiju the Fiery Islet? I think so. I really don't have much else to do. Not have much else to do. Hmm. I guess this is bad if my opponent has another Blood Moon. But yeah, I mean they clearly drew this because after they fetched for this one, so they have to draw another one now. Unlikely, obviously could happen, and I could regret it. But this way, I gave my opponent minus a card because the Fiery Islet they would have clearly cracked it in anytime soon. I don't know why they fetched Shock though. You have an RCQ this weekend. Have the option of Murktide, 5-color Rhinos. What do you recommend? It's really hard to answer that question in a playstyle. Have you played both decks a lot? Murktide is a better deck. But if you haven't played both decks a lot, then Rhinos is easier and it's very, very similarly equally strong. Like the gap between the top 10 modern decks is so. Yeah. So it depends on your experience with the deck. Murktide is it's not a deck that people can just pick up and play, whereas Rhino is. All right, let me bolt the Crusher. We can emblem. Yeah, we can definitely emblem soon. The opponent doesn't respect this Wrenn. I'm gonna get a token and attack with. Very real, the attack from the dwarves as a B plan. Get Boseiju. Played a fetch land and a Sorrowful Wind. The more play with Merfolk, the more you like it. Very good. Yeah, Merfolk is I guess again, it's one of those top 10 deck that you can easily play and do very well with. Merfolk was the only deck in more than one copy in the top 8 at 4 season with 2 players. 10 round event, 480 people tournament. You ice. Ooh, this is annoying. I'm gonna spell pierce this. Not because of my dwarf, but because of my Wrenn. Also, I might not get to spell pierce a cascade spell or anything like that. Yeah, dwarf beatdown is very real. Earlier, I was just making my bed and I mistakenly punched the wall with my pinky, and now it's bleeding. And I'm like, whoa. Okay. Anyway, you evoke Fury. Wow, you evoke Fury. Why don't you cast it? Why did you pitch that gone? Porca puttana. 3 and 1. Okay. Fury dies. You suspend the Rhino's card. You have one card in hand. Gonna get another Dwarf end of turn. I'll keep this Boseiju around. I wouldn't mind drawing. This is... No, niente. Okay. I wouldn't mind drawing some powerful cards, but it's okay. Here we are. I can pass. I haven't seen the new cards yet. I'm gonna keep the. I mean, eventually I'm gonna start pinging with Wrenn. I'm gonna get a last dwarf, and then I'm gonna start pinging with Wrenns. Why not cycle the ice? Because I might bolt my opponent with it. Like here I have 5 damage. Wrenn and 6 can ping. So I have 6 damage in hand. 2 dwarf, it's 8 damage. 1 bolt and I win the game. I'm not under any pressure. I don't need to cycle the... Alright, so they're casting Borrower. Okay, I'm going to let it go, let it be. I'll just ping it with Wrenn, I don't care. Borrower is so underwhelming every single time. Every time I play or play against Borrower out of Rhinos, it's just so weak. In Murktide, I like it, but that's different. Completely different card. As in, you use it as a one-of, in a way to answer a Murktide Regent. Or Chalice of the Void, exactly. I mean, also, same thing happens to my opponent, but, like, yeah, my opponent plan should be, like, I don't know. Definitely underwhelming here, for example. I'm not casting anything. I'm not casting anything. Let's ping the Borrower. Oh, finally. Very good. Let's ping the Borrower. Let's go land creativity on the dwarves. And no more. I have no more Dwarven Mines, as you can see. I shouldn't have pinged. I'm sorry. Whatever. Shouldn't have pinged. I've gone 1. Sure. We win here because I gave the Archon haste. Would be the reunion. Alright, easy. I would say I won because my opponent didn't do anything, but also I didn't do anything. So I guess I just went Wrenn and 6 and carried the lane drops. And eventually top deck the card that gives name to my deck and won. Alright, Rhinos, they shouldn't have Orvar. That's always a good thing when your opponent doesn't have Orvar in their deck. Alright, let me see the Cyber plan for Rhinos. Again, the Cyber plan that I have on Enchantment Fireball is with the other list. With the Fairy and... Okay, I'll have Abundant Growth because my opponent plays Blood Moon. I don't like Boseijus. I'll have Flusterstorm because my opponent plays Rhinos. I'll take up... Okay, so the bad cards are Bolts, Prismari Command. Fire Ice isn't great, but it's also never too bad. What matchup is Iona for? It's mostly for Scam. But, yeah, it's just an extra card that you can bring if your opponent has Orvar. Probably against Hammer, it's also not bad. I like Iona. I think it's a super strong card. It's also reanimate target as well. I believe yesterday I got Iona'd. Oh, but that was Legacy, never mind. What else? I think I'll Fire Ice. Fire Ice is always a good card. Opponent might have Endurance, so Persist can be a little bit bad. And Endurance, I can't really answer it. They also have Mystical District. I think I'm gonna bring in the Veil of Summers. What if I take out all the Persists? Because of Endurance. Wrenn and Six isn't that good either. Maybe I should take this out. Hmm. Yeah, maybe one Prismari. I try this. I want Persist. I think that the fact my opponent has Endurance in their deck just makes Persist such a bad card. Persist is a great game one tool, but post Cyber when the opponent has a Licensed Thirst and Endurance, it's just similarly to DRC. I don't mind siding out. Yep. We have Flusterstorm, which is the best card against the Cascade strategies, and we have lands to cast my spells. What more can you ask for? Okay, they're gonna suspend 2 more Footfalls, which is a good play. I really like this play. Yesterday, for those who missed, we lost the final with Rhinos. I was playing the version with Bloodbird Elf. It's going to be up on my channel already, or should be today, I think, as I stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, it was already up. Okay. Do you have another Footfalls? Nope. All right. Bishop Triome of Ketria, and then I can't play Reunion because, of course, I have to respect my opponent Cascade spell. Actually, what I might do is casting. What I might do is casting this Fire Ice. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. With a Blood Crypt. Yeah. Need to draw my Abundant Growth to play around Blood Moon here. Unfortunately, Flusterstorm is excellent against the Cascade spell, but it's bad against Blood Moon. I mean, it's not bad, it just doesn't work. I drew well, by the way. Beat a Reunion and Wrenn and Six. But I need to draw better. Because the Blood Moon is very scary. For my deck. It really shuts off my deck once it resolves. This Footfalls over here is also scary because Flusterstorm does not counter it. Fable, alright. That's not bad. I go Mountain Fable. And now, even if they go for a Blood Moon, I have Fable that gives me token. And this turn I draw 3 cards with it. But obviously, I can lose here. They go end of turn, Stomp, untap, Blood Moon, and that's, yeah, I lose the game. But the thing is that I could have gone maybe beat or even looking for a Spell Piercer or an Abundant Growth. But the problem is that they needed both Dead Gone and I mean, also I guess a Rhino card here breaks me, but I'll draw if they go Rhino card. I'll draw 3, so I can find creativity as well. I'll take that Blood Moon though, because it's fetched Steam Vents. Wow, they passed. Crazy. All right then. See, sometimes you tap out and you get rewarded for it. Uh, mm, okay. Okay, what do we discard here? Just lands? Yeah, just lands. Hmm. They're gonna have footfalls. Even if I go Fire Ice Flusterstorm, it's still not gonna be enough. I guess I'll go beat a reunion. What do I discard? Because I don't have. Yeah, I'll discard Archon regardless. Okay. Here I can go for a Dwarven Mine. So that even if opponent plays Blood Moon, I still have a Dwarf. Opponent will have two Rhinos next turn, unfortunately. Yeah, Abundant Growth doesn't care what you equip, what you enchant. It's gonna be a land of any color regardless of Blood Moon. Layers don't matter on that one. It's not like Dread Elysian Grove. I think I'll Flusterstorm if they wanna. Oh, they ice that, huh? Okay. I think I'm gonna ice this just to cycle. Just to cycle. If I played Fetch Land, the opponent couldn't have done display, but I don't mind keeping Flusterstorm to protect my creativity next turn either. What was the best pick one pack one you've done in a Pro Tour? I've opened, I believe, I opened Tetsimok once, pick one pack one. I've opened Embercleave, pick one pack one. What else have I opened? Karn, that wasn't very good. Dominaria Karn, but still, can't complain. Alright, put in passes, so yeah, tapping out wasn't devastating. And now, I don't think I want to go for a creativity yet. Yeah, for sure. I want to wait. So what am I doing instead? Do I even care about going Wrenn and Six here? I don't think so. I just go Dwarven Mine and pass. Maybe this is too bad against Fury though. Nah, it's okay. I'll pass. What's my favorite set or cube to draft? I love to draft Vintage Cube the most. I haven't drafted in I haven't drafted a normal set in a very, very long time. Last time I enjoyed a set was Ikoria. I prefer constructed now. I can ice my Ketria once again. It is slightly annoying because I don't have blue mana up, but I don't think that my Flusterstorm is that relevant right now. Good morning, Verka. Wow, I didn't even float mana. That was obviously my mistake. Yeah. I didn't expect them to do this. Yeah. Alright. This was my mistake. I should have floated blue. I just... Alright. Red was very bad here, but I think because we were in the draw. Now I'm on the play, so I'll bring it back. I'll go game 3. I'm keeping a one-lander. Happy to go turn 1 Abundant Growth, and I have a couple of shots at finding a land. If I find a land, my hand's great. If I don't, we might lose. That's okay. Can't wait for Vintage Cube. Yeah, Vintage Cube comes to Magical Line soon. Excited to see what cards they bring in. Alright, draw a card. Land. No land. Hope to draw it. I have another redraw with the growth, but obviously I wish to draw land instead. Draw. Nice. Okay, very good. Wrenn and Six. And now we have no more mana problem because of this card. Which again, wasn't very good last game, but is going to be very good like this game. Next turn I can Abundant Growth my Mountain. Keep on making land drops. Blood Moon isn't anymore a worry, which is very nice, as well as, again, Abundant Growth cantrips, and that's very, very good. If my opponent taps the Abundant Growth, I'm not going to fight with the Spell Pierce. I'll just let him have it. And go to my turn, return another land, play land pass. I don't have a Stomping Ground number 2. I don't have untap land number 2 to equip, and that's no problem. It's really no problem. I'll slowly make my land drop, and yeah. They pass. I'm not gonna fetch end of turn because then they can go in response outburst, so I just untap and draw. Mm. What do they do? Endurance? Hmm. Okay, no big deal. I have another Arid Mesa that I can take a Dwarven Mine with. Consider play untapped. And then I can go Abundant Growth again. And pass. It's really nice to have a card like this that, again, like, dodges Blood Moon as well as it doesn't make you lose cards. MTGO doesn't support Apple, yeah. Make sure to do some practice with MTGO if you haven't never played with it. It's not as intuitive as it sounds. Alright, I go Fury, pitching Prismari Command. Okay. They're gonna kill my Wrenn and my Dwarf, and I'm totally fine with. If opponent plays like only these cards, it's gonna be easy to win. The problem is when they play those cards in combination of the Rhino card. So as long as we have a Fluster and Spell Pierce, we're fine. I'll play a Wrenn and Six. Return Arid Mesa. Play it pass. Still 7 cards in end. Never below that. Okay, they go Outburst. What do I want to do? Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce? I'm gonna go for a Spell Pierce. Because Flusterstorm is not good if my opponent has... sorry, Swap is not good if my opponent has 2 mana up, whereas Flusterstorm is. This is like basically a mana leak because it also counts the outburst. They have 2 cards only in end. Yeah, exactly the reason. They have to pay 3 for this one. And again, check out these abundant growth. Honestly, one of the reasons, I mean, it's kind of funny that it actually happens right now, but one of the reasons why I cut 1 steam vents. So normally this list has always had 2 steam vents, exactly for this reason, because there's games where you need multiple blue mana in 1 turn. But because I've added abundant growth in the sideboard, which I often bring in against the Rhinos deck, I realized that these situations might come up. And again, this will happen in brainstorming. This actually didn't happen in testing. So, yeah, and now it's good to see that theory and practice aligned. I'll get a Dwarven Mine in upkeep to reduce the odds of drawing it. I'll play another Dwarven Mine, and then I'll go Creativity for 2. They have 1 card in hand and only 2 mana, so they can't play Force of Negation. They can kill one of my things, but I will still be able to resolve the other one and get an Archon into play. And I'm gonna win this game. Okay, GG. Take 2 Archon of Cruelty. Right. Last games so far. They're cutting Boseiju whenever I bring in the abundant growth. But at the end of the day, Boseiju is an additional land, an additional way to kill Blood Moon, as well as just the 25th land. Because when I'm maybe on the draw against Rhinos, I can cut more Wrenn and Six. On the play, I definitely want 4 Wrenn and Six against everyone. You saw how important it was in this match. The Wrenn and Six. It let me kept a shaky hand, and all we needed was to draw on top land to basically win the game. Because the amount of value that Wrenn and Six gave us in this match, in this game, was infinite. Really infinite. It might have been like a +5 card. Because I was mana screwed, so all the lands were like, tutoring, like every +1 was like a demonic tutor because I didn't have lands. And my opponent also wasted resources on it. Abundant growth again, it's because of Blood Moon. I think it's the best answer to Blood Moon that you can have. All right, vamos. Land, go. Very good, Andrea. Plains. Hammer. Champion of the Parish. Unfortunately, my opponent lost the die roll. If they won the die roll, games might have been different. Pretty cool performance by Wrenn and Six in this games. Not a bad card. A Licenser's main deck. Alright. That was unexpected. Oh, Prismari Command. That's a way to kill the hearse. That's cool. Uh, Hopefully beat a reunion. Don't want to discard the Archon? Yeah. Nah, Archon dies to hers. Maybe just discard another beta reunion. Okay. That's good. Epic of the Parish. Hopeful Initiate. Interesting. Okay. They pass. Mm-hmm. I will Mountain Bolt. The champion. Draw. I think I'm going to Prismari Command. I could go one Archon. I think I also can take it slower. And just go Prismari Command, cast, destroy an artifact, draw to discard 2, or deal 2 damage. Let's deal 2 damage. I will exile my land, then I play a new land, get a Dwarven Mine, and return the land to my hand. Concede. Yeah, we didn't even need to. Didn't even need to combo. All right, playing against a deck. Brotherhood end is gonna be probably good. Spell Pierce seems bad. There might be a deck that plays Orvar. Maybe I like Iona as an extra threat, or do I cut one Archon? I don't really want to cut Archon because I do have a. Maybe I don't need 3 Boseijus, only have 2 Boseijus. The Brotherhood end to kill the Licensed Thurs. Iona Pro White. Yeah, do that. Beautiful card, Iona. Look at it. Beautiful card. What's Emrakul for? Additional threat against Scam and Mill. Mill is actually a bad matchup if you don't have Emrakul. I mean, you're not gonna play against Mill, but you know, always keep it. I think it's fine to have like an extra threat that also helps you in that matchup. One lander, but we have Wrenn and Six. I'm a keeper. We have even Boseiju now, so 26 lands. Yeah, that's annoying as for Sentinel. Hopefully I draw lands. Hmm. I think I have to bolt the Sentinel. Bad, but I have to. They go a Ganjo, and then what? Warrior Champion. I'll go Stomping Ground, bolt the Sentinel. So that I can draw land next turn and go Wrenn and Six. Bing! Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. Or exactly this. I go Dwarven Mine, and now I can bolt anything, and they, you know, I'm not strangled with two bolts in end. Adeline would be probably the worst. Alright, I don't have Adeline. This is much worse than Sanctifier back against me, because I do care about the Archons being exiled. Anointed Peacekeeper. I'm gonna let it resolve. Oh no, sorry, never mind. I thought that you could bolt the response, but no, this doesn't trigger when it comes into play, but as it comes into play. So you can't respond to it. So they're gonna probably name Lightning Bolt, and that will cost 3. Exactly. Okay, I hope you understood. Draw. Very good land here. If I go for a... I'll just pass. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to go. Keeping my land there and drawing back-to-back land is obviously a dream, but, you know, I'm playing a deck that I think can afford to do that. Alright, do I want to play Ice? I'll probably just bolt the Peacekeeper, paying 3. With a Steam Vents. Yes. I got 12. Sure. Okay. I draw a fetch and I can get an Archon into play. That's what they name. They name Creativity. Alright. I can't do that then. Still have a very sweet line of Wrenn and Six. Return a fetch land. Play fetch land. Get Dwarven Mine. Pass, and then I'll ice the Peacekeeper. So that the Hini shit doesn't grow. And I just take 2 damage. Tyler's Lieutenant. I could have also, now that I think about it, fired this and ping it. Because I drew a land anyway. Hmm. I mean, maybe that was bad, what I did. That's fine, though. Oh, that's ugly now. Do I want to fire both of these now? I think I have to if I don't want to lose next turn guaranteed. Playing the best deck? Yeah, I mean, it's one of the best decks for sure. Till the attack here. My creativity costs more mana because of the Peacekeeper. See how they attack here. They all go face. Alright, I have to chum block. Persist. Am I dead on board? Hmm, not yet. Alright, I'm dead on board. If I killed the Peacekeeper last turn, maybe I could have won this game. I don't know. Anyway, go to game 3 on the play. Well, my cyber cards are all bad in this matchup, so I'm gonna stick to what I have right now. Keep, keep. I have 2 lands now, so I don't even have to make them draw a card to kill an Esper Sentinel. I think I want to kill that one right now. Yeah, without wasting too much time. Yeah. I can just go Bolt, and then in the upkeep, I can tap your planes to draw a 3rd land for Fable. Okay. And they pass. Alright, land, it's important. Good. I think I'll go for a Blood Crypt. Because I might draw a Persist, and then I discard the Archon. Bonjour, Adri. Let's see how it goes. I'm already on 14. I self-damaged 6 damage. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Alia. Mm, not very good. Let's discard Archon for sure. What else? Brotherhood end? Yeah. I think I'll play Prismari Command on the Stalia with a Mountain. Yeah. Cast. I'll deal 2 damage to Thalia, and I'll loot or make a treasure. I think making a treasure might be important here. I mean, my hand is bad, so I don't mind discarding both of these cards, to be honest. But I might go Peacekeeper. Nah, I think I'll discard because I get a treasure here anyway. So 2 damage, loot. Pair. Wrenn and Six and Archon, I think. Yeah, I'll keep the Dwarven Mine, even though I have Wrenn and Six for extra lands. I think this is still better. And then attack. Oh, what did I do? March? Wow. Oh, I guess I should have attacked first and then play Prismari Command. Yeah, that was sloppy by me. I didn't even think about March. I guess those are the pros of playing an unknown deck. The cons of playing an unknown deck is that you put Guardian of Banal in your deck. Bolt, okay. Do they have Manathite? What do you think? What are my 2 matchups before? I played against Rhinos and Tron. What can they have here that stops my creativity for 2? Ooh, Moonlight. Thank you, Azia. Yeah, thank you, Mizia. That's a very good suggestion by you. All right, then let's play around Moonlight by going Orvar. Sorry, by going Renetix, turning a land, and pass. Containment Priest, yeah. End of turn. Ooh, the Exile Auric Champion. For March? I see. Okay, so they have 1 card in hand. Do I want to... I guess I'll bolt this in upkeep now. So that if they want to save this, they have to discard the last card. And also they have to tap this. Otherwise it dies. Alright, they let it die, so the last card was good. Power of the Mutavault. I basically just didn't want to... Attack me? Alright, I got 11. They have 2 cards in hand, they keep up those 2 mana up. Very suspicious. I'll just pass. I might double block the Mutavault here with 2 dwarves. I have to play around Hallowed Moonlight or Containment Priest. End of turn. Containment Priest. Question chat. What happens if I creativity dwarf containment priest? Sherlock, thank you. How's it going? All right, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sherlock. Welcome for the 32nd month. All right, I'm gonna do creativity then. Attack me, I'll let it go. They have no cards in hand. I got a Dwarven Mine. What I should have if they kept up the 2 mana, I think I would have lost this game. I wonder why they didn't do it. Okay, so we go creativity. I'll take a screenshot. I think it might be useful for some players. Who's that? Kiori with the 41 month. Thank you so much. Alright, so we target 41. So many. Let's target. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Okay. Actually, I don't need to target all my... I don't need to target all my dwarves, because I only have 2 Archons, right? Oh, but I also sighted in Iona. Alright then. Let's do it. Top 7. Beat beam! I'll name white. Beat beam! Alright. We're 3-0. We are 3-0 so far. Thank you all for the subs. I'll think about the... What's matchup for this deck? I don't know. I don't think this deck has clear worse matchups, but clear bad matchups. It's a clunky deck, so it could lose to anything. An optic. Okay. Round number 5. See, let's do it. Round number 4. On the draw with a clear mulligan. Let's keep this. Bottom Stomping Ground. Vamos. Burn is a bad matchup? Sure. Turn 1, Ragavan. Yeah. Losing the die roll and facing a turn 1 Ragavan is usually a recipe for a loss. Any decks you play. I'm not gonna concede. This is not Fate the Untouchable, but it snowballs. Like you're on a hill, there's a bowl of snow, and Nova Bachat. It happened. Crack the Earth is back. The Crack the Earth deck is back. I will concede now. I guess this is a funnier screenshot. The Crack the Earth deck is back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who missed it, yes, recently I got... this is funny. Recently I got stats from YouTube saying that February was my most watched month, February 2022. And I think, I might be mistaken, but I think it was the month of Crack the Earth. Crack the Earth single-handedly carried my YouTube account that month. That year, maybe. I don't know. But with the Benelurs, lost a little bit. Alright, let's bring in Brotherhood and they don't play Blood Moon usually. Now I'm forced to play around Manatite. What do I want to cut? Maybe Spell Pierce? I mean, it counters Crack the Earth. I can't side anything out. It's all good. Maybe Prismari Command? Yeah, I guess. Let's go. Ooh. Crack the Earth. Abundant growth to offset the Crack the Earth. That's a smart play. Can I do it? Alright, I actually like that play. Abundant growth to offset Crack the Earth. I'm gonna try it. That's a clever suggestion. That's strong. Abundant growth. Oh, Wrenn and Six. Alright, let's do it. Wrenn and Six ping the Sentinel. Can't pay. Can't pay, won't pay. But will ping. Alright, on the play with a Wrenn and Six. My opponent was on the play with a Ragavan, I'm on the play with a Wrenn and Six. So we're both playing the best and second best card of Modern on the play. So we should be able to win this. Unless they do unfair stuff like Pithing Needle. But now I do have a permanent that I don't mind sacking to the Crack the Earth. Pithing Needle is very unfair, come on. And now I can't use my Planeswalker anymore. No, ma guarda te, l'ho pescata un'altra. Alright, let's dig for a land here. No, 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 Manatite, porca puttana, no! Porca merda! No, mi fa boom bust. No, don't boom bust me. Okay. At least there's no boom bust. What did you get? No, no boom bust. No. Die. Mama. Mama, Crack the Earth is bullying me. No, I would have even drawn Persist. Man, I just had the nuts and my opponent crushed me so badly. I had the nuts on the play. I had the nuts on the play. My opponent just destroyed me. Porca merda. Fable. Why do you think they don't play Giganta in their deck? What if they add it to their deck that doesn't play Giganta? Is the worst matchups? Yeah, probably. Pillage? Nah. It could be out Spyro. I remember playing Spyro. Engineered wow, a second Pithing Needle? Come on. Pithing Needle? I have to ice something. What do I ice? This or that? I think they're like the same, right? Yeah. I'll ice the Ragavan. No! Mamma mia! I guess I should have iced before a reflection. I mean, this would have been sick regardless, so it's okay. Boombus, that's true. That's true. Boombus counts as double red. Thank you, Oxer. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Boombus counts as double red. And also double colorless. As for Sentinel, bye bye. Oh, what Pepper said. It's slap to the opponent, who deserved the win at all costs. I don't think I've ever received such a savage beating as in this match. So opponent, yeah, congratulations. This is just exactly the definition of a good game. Not because we enjoyed that much, but because they made up such a show that they deserved a good game. This was basically a cube match, where one player just does fantastic things, and the other one just sits there and gets destroyed. But you kind of pay for the experience of also losing in those events. Like Vintage Cube, it's Sum Zero, you know? Sum Zero fun. And this match also was Sum Zero fun. But I think you have to appreciate that. Ah, no trophy today, but that's okay. No trophy. The next deck I play is going to be Jund Creativity. Alright. Arceus Dota. Hello. My opponent is the Rhino Master. It's also a subscriber of the channel. Alright, let's see if they play Rhinos or if they play something else. Opponent has won several challenges with 4-color Rhinos. Let's see if they stick to their same deck or changed. I would say you can't really play Rhinos too often, so I'm gonna guess they changed. Jonathan! Hello! Jonathan in the chat says, GG, I was the last opponent. You played this deck because of my YouTube videos. And it's your first comment in the chat. Welcome, Jonathan. Thank you for watching the videos. Actually, Jonathan, if you have a list that you want to share with us, you know, I wouldn't mind taking a look at it. You can either send me it on... Actually, I think the best to show me the list is like upload it to MTG Goldfish and send me the link if you want. Oh, you 5-0'd a week ago. All right, let me click on that link. I will take it a look after. I guess I'll take a look now for the people that watch on YouTube so that you can pause. For Fable. Dai, come 2-mana tight. You played both of them against me? Ma va a cagare, Jonathan. No. Alright, Jonathan. Thank you. Even at the Orvar, that was such a beating. Yeah, you tried putting Gigant in the list, but realized Boombas doesn't work. Yeah, that's what some of my Twitch chatters told me. Anyway, I'll take my turn. Creativity, very good. Alright, opponent's playing what? Murktide? Probably. I don't want to play Spell Pierce. Let's just play Land Go. Oh, somebody told me a story of they played 4 seasons and the opponent had Giganta revealed, and then at some point they played Fury. They kept on going, and then somebody else stopped them from outside. And I believe that is a game loss. I think the player with Fury in her deck with Giganta got a game loss. That is the so-called legal on paper play, by the way. When we say the joke legal on paper, this is what we mean. Santi-san TV, thank you for the prime. Wow, that's an all-in play if I've seen one. Do they have Orvar main deck? I don't like that play. Like 0% chance I would have done that play. Straight up 0% chance. Force of negation? I mean, I keep on getting outplayed here. I keep on getting outplayed here. That's okay. Am I dead on board? Not yet, but we're very close. I shouldn't have played the Scalding Tarn, actually. Oh, by the way, I take an occasion to say that the last episode of the podcast dropped. You can find it on YouTube as well as on every podcast platform. So check it out. Podcast free. Still, we still don't have any Patreon or anything like that. We just enjoy talking, and it's fun. Can you play something like Living End? Yeah, I can consider doing that, Santi-san. I don't enjoy the archetype too much, but yeah, I can consider doing that. I go to one. We're not dead yet. I could draw Creativity. No. If only. If only I had the Archon in hand. Okay, so against Murktide, I'm going to be sided in as if my opponent had Blood Moon in the sideboard. So I have these 6 cards to bring in. Hmm. You just 5-0'd with 5-0. We just 5-0 with Junk Creativity. Don't you like it better? No preferences. We'll play John after this match. So yeah, we'll find out. I already had it planned. But if you say you 5-0, I must play it because that means it's the superior. All right. So 6. I have to. Promise every card is good here. Huh? Do we just? Prismari Command is great against EE and maybe Fire Ice sucks. Maybe on the play I can remove all the outs to Bragaman, and then on the draw, who knows? Would we bring in Flusterstorm against Murktide? No, I don't even have enough to. I think I already over a sideboard here. Maybe I take out Boseiju actually. Yeah. Revival means the deck is good. All right. So there's a lot of good decks every week then. Jokes aside, yeah, Gem Creativity. I have it lined up here. It's my next deck. You're playing Push Brutality and Terminate in exchange of a better mana base. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll find out. Versus Blood Moon, I have Abundant Growth. I hope that's enough. Did I like Bloodbraid Elf Rhino version? It's okay. Not playing Force of Negation is a huge deal. I honestly wouldn't play without Force of Negation. But yeah, if you don't have Force of Negation, I think it's fine. Vamos. Mulligan shimasu. Keep shimasu. I'll take down Archon. I know that I can discard, draw Persist, blah blah blah. I think I'm gonna do this. First land, I get a Triumph, and then if I don't draw land, I'll play Dwarven Mine. If I do draw land, I'll play this 4. Very risky to go turn 1 DRC. Let's hope to draw a Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six. Invece la merda. Okay, let's play Dwarven Mine tapped and pass. Okay. When it passes, I can't do anything. I just have to make land and pass. Yeah. If they play Blood Moon, I can go Prismari Command, make a treasure, and then Creativity to the treasure. I don't care about killing this. Hello, Fnoop. I got a 12 here. Or not that many, but we have to. I decide to draw 2, make a treasure. I'll play Abundant Growth. Draw a card. Wow, Spell Pierce. Aggro. Not a fan of that play. It doesn't look great to me. But again, maybe I don't know things. Like previously the Merc type play. Alright, I'm on 9. They have 5 cards in end. 5 cards is a lot. And they do what? Merc tide here? 7/7. Draw. Let's hope they don't have another Spell Piercer or Flusterstorm, because this is my plan right now. I have to go Archon. Sorry, I have to go Creativity for 2. Otherwise, I lose. Let's see. And that is a Flusterstorm. Alright. 3-0-3-2. Pretty clean, I would say. Pretty clean, I would say. 100 ticks for me. Deck is good. Deck is good. I mean, we lost to some powerful draws from powerful decks. That's okay. I think Creativity is still a good deck. Not sure if I prefer Persist Beta Reunion version to Teferi Leyline Binding. Of course, Leyline Binding would have been great in this matchup. But overall, you can't go wrong with this list and this deck. Thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't done yet, please like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, all the things.